Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to my Friday morning's live stream about the British IPA and correct use sounds. As you might be aware, pronouncing a word or pronouncing a sound in English language is one of the most important features if you'd like to be a good speaker. Bear in mind, at the end of the day, it's your sound, it's your pronunciation technique that matters. It doesn't matter what accent have you got, but it does definitely matter if you are pronouncing a word correctly or not, which is why you may be aware of that in all English language tests like IELTS, TOEFL, CELTA, Delta, Pearson test of Australia, many Canadian English language test, Cambridge English language test, and any other test around the world, they do assess your pronunciation. And why pronunciation is important, guys? The strong reason is that if you just compare the sound of your mother tongue, if you do not pronounce a word correctly in your mother tongue, what could happen? It could be misleading or it could be totally wrong. Likewise, when you are trying to pronounce an English word with a correct sound, it will be more appealing. Your audience will understand you. Your listeners would be amazed to hear the sounds from you, which is why, bear in mind, you must practice it correctly. But as you might be aware, on this application there are not many pronunciation teachers, only a few number of pronunciation teachers, and they are from the USA. So it's really my opportunity to start this topic on this app because I haven't seen any British IPA teacher of this app. So I'll try to discuss, analyze, and correct use sounds accordingly. So, dear viewers, if you're interested to join this lesson, it's very easy. Just click onto the subscribe button, then it will take to my profile, and possibly you might be able to subscribe to free lessons. Okay, and also if you want to subscribe by money, more than welcome. Hallo will charge you $16 for a month. However, this class is every Friday morning, 6:30 UK time. When you're subscribing to a teacher, please always make sure it matches your local time. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you to join the class because you paid money, but you think that the time is not suitable. So always, please make sure you check the timing, your timing, I mean to say, because my timing is not the same of your timing. So it's better to cross-check before you subscribe to a teacher. All right, so today we're going to give some more information about the uh, basic British IPA. Then we'll go by vowel sounds, consonant sounds, and many voiced and unvoiced sounds. And I believe that by studying these different sound patterns and practicing it, you can overcome many of their difficult sounds. But I have noticed and realized that uh, almost every language has an impact of English learning, which is why many a times you'll feel that it's difficult to pronounce it correctly. Let me give you example some of the languages which do not have all the English sounds. Like in Arabic language, there is no letter P, so it is difficult for them to pronounce the words that have got P. Likewise, in Japanese, they do not have letter L, so it's difficult for them. And many European languages, it's difficult for them to pronounce letter T, D, and S and SH sound. And many Asian countries as well, they have got difficulties to pronounce sh sound. It's totally impact and effect of mother tongue. But remember, it is overcomable. You can overcome, which means uh, the procedure would be get a lesson from a teacher, join the classes, practices all these different facial expressions, muscle tones, and all this shorter, longer sound. Okay. Hello, Mahira. Good morning and welcome. So, guys, and let's kick off our today's lesson. Today's lesson is British IPA and correct your sounds. And before that, let me give a little bit briefing how and when the British IPA started. Though it's not necessary, but it's better to know. Hang on a second. So, as you might be aware, IPA stands for International Phonetics Alphabet, and British English and American English sound noticeably different. I'll compare both of them because as you go through, many of our learners are interested to develop their pronunciation in American English, whereas many of us are interested to develop in British English. Bear in mind that British English and British IPA is a bit harder than the American English. And here I compare the standard RP accent. So the standard RP accent is the most standard pronunciation technique of the UK. Okay, so it's receipt pronunciation, we call it RP. So receipt pronunciation is the pronunciation techniques. When you follow it, nobody will be able to understand which part of the UK you're from, and only around 3% of the whole population speaks about this pronunciation, and they have got similar pronunciation rules, technique, strategies, guidelines. And as I mentioned earlier, that by practicing a lot, anyone can overcome their sounds. And if you think that you can practice it, I'm sure that you can practice it. You can overcome it. You have to believe in yourself. So let's move on, guys. Briefly describing British English is called non-rhotic because we do not pronounce R, whereas American English is rhotic. They have to pronounce R, and they've got a special, lessons when you're, completing your phonetics course in American English. So let's move on. Around 40% of British English words have schwa sound. So what is schwa sound, guys? Schwa sound is a lazy sound. And there is a symbol somewhere. I think I've copied it. I'm trying to find out where is it gone. Oh, where is it? Come on. Schwa sound. Okay, let me get it for you guys. Schwa sound symbol. So this symbol is called schwa sound. and it could be at the beginning of the word. Or in the middle, or at the end. And we're going to give some examples so that you know where and how we use sure sound. So sure sound is the lazy sound. The lazy sound of the word. So what it means, God? It means that we shouldn't pronounce it or we should ignore it. But if we are to pronounce, it should be pronounced very soft touch way. And it may be at the beginning or in the middle or at the end of the word. It could be anywhere. They are everywhere, honestly. Could be anywhere. So I'll give you some examples so that it will be easier for you to understand. Like this, about. Like this word, and you can see there is a short sound at the beginning of this word, and it should be pronounced not about. How do you like to pronounce? Look, the short sounds at the beginning of this word, so it should be pronounced in British IPA about, but American English about. You see, the sound is totally clear and distinct and understandable. So, and Americans will say about, but British will say about. Like, hey guys, what are you talking about? About, eh. And before that, we need to understand these two sound in English, eh and e. Okay, because very often we are confused with this. So that is a and e. Eh, e. So about, so short sound is at the beginning of the word. Now let me find out the short sound which is in the middle of the word. Next example would be old. and then upon. 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 I'm giving some examples, guys. 3 examples at the beginning, yeah? Then we're going to format it. This is old. Upon. So, dear beards, if any of you is interested to join, it's very easy. You can send me a hop request, or you can subscribe to the free lessons, or you can use your HelloCash to subscribe to the monthly class. Bear in mind that these are the ways you can always interact with me or talk to me. And as you might be aware, that's the Hello policy and guidelines for subscribing to a class or lesson. And teacher doesn't have anything to do about that. It is the Hello authority, the how they have set up all these rules, procedures, and guidelines. And if you're interested, you are more than welcome. So about, old, upon, listen it carefully. Upon, 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 no, upon. And the American will say upon. Once upon a time, for example. Okay. Okay. There is another reason for using Shazam. It's also unstressed, as I said, where vowel doesn't make its long or short sound. So I'll give you more example, guys. Hello, Ahmed. Welcome. Arabic name. Marhaba. You need to learn English. Yes, I can help you. You need to subscribe to me, Ahmed. We're here to help and support you, all the people who are watching me silently. As a Hello teacher, it's our duty and it is our responsibility to help and support. So, what you have to do is you have to subscribe to my lesson because you're writing in the comment section. You need to talk, you need to read, you need to practice with me. Otherwise, I don't think that there are any better ways. Thank you very much, Ahmed. Alan Salan. Okay, I'm just inviting you. You need to join now. Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Assalamu alaikum, Ahmed.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Great.
I'm glad for you.
All right. Thank you very much for the subscription. Where are you from?
I'm from Egypt.
Marhaba ya Masriya. Welcome.
Thank you.
Uh,
I need learn English, but I little English.
okay. I'll show you some guidelines and you have to practice at home. Remember that this lesson is only 1 hour lesson and it is not enough. Okay. You have to practice at home.
Now I listen uh, 1 hour in the day English, but I no understand some words
Mm-hmm.
in English.
Sure.
Wow. And I don't speak English another time all time. Understand me?
Yes. You have joined on a free trial, you know.
I am trying, but this very difficult.
If you try hard, it'll
I
be okay. All right, Ahmed. So tell me, which part of Egypt are you from?
I'm from Egypt, but I live now in Saudi Arabia.
All right. Which part of Saudi do you live?
And I don't understand you.
Name of the place of Saudi Arabia.
Name of the place in Jeddah. You know Jeddah?
Yes, I was in Jeddah for 4 years.
4 years.
Yes,
Almost, almost.
I I used to work there as a Said Ali pharmacist.
Pharmacy. I know pharmacy side. I
Okay,
am most welcome. I'm glad.
thank you very much. So, what kind of work do you do there in Jeddah?
I am technician gypsum board. Do you know gypsum board?
Technician,
Gypsum board.
gypsum.
Gyps board.
I'm not sure if I have understood you. Hello, Adam. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, what you have to do will go with some reading with you today. We have got only 34 minutes. Um, Ahmed, you have
Yes.
subscribed for 2 lessons freely. Balash, okay, free.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, teacher.
But after that, if you need to talk to me, then you have to spend your money. All right. So, Hello has an offer for the new users so that you get 2 lessons free.
Okay, no problem. I I need learn English. I need speak English. I need listen English.
Very good. And you have to read, you have to write, you have to speak, and you have to listen. All these 4 things you have to do. uh, daily. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, one moment. Okay. So, how long have you been living in Saudi Arabia? Oh, thank you. See you, June, for the subscription. It's really my pleasure to welcome you. One moment, Ahmed.
Yes, I can read.
One moment. I'm just bringing a story for you to read. Yeah?
Uh, start read. I
Oh,
start read.
no, wait. شوي
Okay.
انتظار شوي.
Okay.
Because it will be difficult for you if you read this part. This is because these are advanced level. I'm going to change it to a small story. Yes, Adam, thank you very much. Happy Friday. So, dear viewers, if you're interested to join, what you have to do is have to visit my profile and subscribe from there. Hallo has given the opportunity to take 2 free lessons. Okay, and also with this free lesson, you have the opportunity to join the teacher's lesson and communicate with the teacher. And if you think that the classes are helpful and really beneficial, possibly you might be able to subscribe with your money. Can you see this page, Ahmed?
Yes, I see.
Can you please read?
Yes, I can read little.
I will help you.
Okay. Hank is a cowboy. He lives on farm. He has horse
Name.
named
Mhm.
Ginger.
Ginger.
Ginger. Hank loves Ginger. He reads.
He rides.
Uh, he rides
Hmm.
Ginger every day.
Hmm.
What's the meaning of Ginger?
It's the name of the horse. You know
Yes,
horse?
yes, I know. Every day. Some times they walk slowly, and sometimes they run fast. They also uh,
They
always
they always. Mhm.
always have good time.
Okay, one moment. Let me read it. Then after then it. Hank is a cowboy. Do you know the meaning of cowboy?
Yes,
Hmm. He lives on a farm. His horse named Ginger. Ginger is the name of the horse. Okay, Ahmed.
okay. Yes, I know.
Hank loves Ginger. Huwa بحب كثير حق
Yeah.
Hassan. He rides Ginger every day. So he rides on the that horse every day. Sometimes they walk slowly, Takir. Sometimes they run faster, Surah.
Uh,
They have
I
it.
know.
Okay. Tell me which word is difficult. Maybe I can explain both Arabic and English. It will be easier for you.
No problem. No
They
problem.
always have a good time. Okay. Very good.
Yes.
Next one.
Uh, I can read.
Yes.
Ginger is Hank's horse. She is light brown hair.
Ha-
Uh,
on moment. If there is a full stop, you can see that there is full stop here. Dot.
yes, I know. I see.
Yeah, we have to stop there. Remember,
Stop.
she's
Okay.
light brown. We stop then. Her tail and mane are dark brown.
Okay. Complete.
Yeah, go on reading, please.
Okay. Her tail and mane are dark brown. She is 3 years old.
ثلاثة
She
سنة.
lives.
You know that, yeah?
Yes. She lives in the stable by the horse.
House.
House. منزل. Okay.
Yes. Very good. So let me read it one more time. Ginger is Hank's horse. Okay.
Uh,
Now, Ginger, the name of the horse, is Hank. Hank is the name of the guy who is the owner. She's light brown. Her galoon, yeah? Um,
okay.
okay.
Color صح.
Color, yes. Her tail and mane are dark brown. Do you know the meaning of tail and mane? Uh,
Main and
mane. I'll show you,
I
yeah?
don't
Give me a moment.
I don't know main and dark.
One moment. I'll show you by photo so you know that, yeah? All right. Hello, Atikur. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, let me show you what is the tail. Can you see the photo, Ahmed?
Yes.
This is the tail, eh?
Tail. Yes.
Ah, the hua.
Okay. Okay.
What do you call in
Okay.
Arabic?
الديل.
In Arabic language.
اسمه عندنا الديل.
All right.
ديل الحصان.
Tail al Hassan. Okay. Then
Okay.
main, eh? Look. Hua main. This is,
Okay. Okay. I know. Hair main.
yes. Oop.
Okay. Okay. I know.
This is the main. You know, on the head, there are some hairs.
Uh,
We call it mane.
main.
Yes. Okay. And what happened now? One moment. I have to restart it. This. Hello. Ahmed, are you there? I've invited you again. I don't know how I lost you. Mhm. Ahmed, join again, please. So, Ginger is Hank's horse. She is light brown. Her tail and mane are dark brown. She's 3 years old. She lives in the stable by the house. Ahmed, are you still there? I think I may have lost you. Hello, Soy Thang. Welcome. Oh, I think I may have lost you. Anyway, Ahmed, if you are still back on the live stream, please comment so that I can bring you. All right, so when you'll be back, then we can continue the reading of this small story about Hank and Ginger, the name of the person of the horse owner. Otherwise, let me go back. Okay, these are other short sounds. Uh, balloon, a short sound. Balloon. That's it is sound like this. Balloon. I'll compare both of them. This A is the short sound. Balloon. So welcome on second year viewers. We're having the British IP and pronunciation techniques, and today I'm explaining short sound, which is very important for you to know how it can be pronounced. If you remember that I've explained, short sound is the lazy sound of English language, and most of the cases we ignore it. And but if we have to pronounce, we have to pronounce it softly and very weak way. It could be at the beginning, at the second or third or fourth of the last letter of an English word, and it could be anywhere. So here the word balloon, uh, A is the short sound, as you can see, which is the second letter of the word. Balloon. That is the British IP, and the American IP. Balloon. Almost same. It's a bit longer sound. There is another amazing rule of the pronunciation is that if there are two vowel sounds together, it could be either double A or double O or double E or combination of other vowel sounds like AI, EI, AA or different way. It is a bit longer sound. So it is balloon because in balloon there are two double O. But remember that guys, this rule is not always applicable. There are many exceptions, but we will go with generalized way of this rule. Okay, so next word is problem. Let me see how it can be pronounced correctly. And in problem, the E is the short sound. We'll listen to both of them. So it's balloon B. I think I lost Ahmed. Oh, Ahmed is back. Hello, Ahmed. If you can hear me, you can join me again. I believe that there is a connection issue from your side. So the next word is problem. Problem. See there, the problem LEM. E is the schwa sound here. Problem. And we're stressing on prob, then lem, problem. Okay, in British IPA, but in American IPA, problem. So remember that there is a distinct difference. We say O and there's a little bit R sound in many words. And that is one of the distinguished features of the British and American English. We got to be very careful. Like, hey, what's your problem? And they will say, problem, R sound a little bit. If you understand the phonemes, it is R double dot, but here it is B single dot. And we stress on B and this stress on R. Problem, we process problem. British, problem, problem, you see. We got to be careful while we're stressing in American IPA and British IPA. Okay, next word is family. Remember, it's family, yeah, not family. So many people say family, but no, it is incorrect, guys. So it is family because of the schwa sound. You see, family. Ah, there is a diphthong and there is schwa sound. So that is a cool word. So I'm going to show you the phonetic symbol of family. So you can see that F, letter F, and after that there is a diphthong R, then M, then we're stressing fem, then we've got schwa sound over there. So it is family in British English. Let us listen to the American English. Family, you see, they're all the same, I should say. Family and family. Family. So in this case, they've got similar sounds, similar phonemes, as you can see from the phonetic symbols. The next word where we've got another schwa sound, which is O in bottom. Bottom in British English. Let me copy the. Yeah, see the difference again. Bottom, American, but in British English, bottom. Listen to it carefully. Bottom, British English. Now American English. Bottom. So look at this difference. We've got shorter sound in O, whereas it is a bit longer sound in American IPA. From the phonemes, I'm sure you can see that. So it is bottom and bottom. Once again, I'm going to generate the sound one more time. However, guys, I follow Cambridge dictionary. All these words are from there, and you can always cross-check about any sound if you're ever not sure how to check it. Do not go to the Google dictionary, guys. Never ever. It will be better for you because a specific dictionary will help you clarify and explain how the words are written and pronounced clearly. So on second, bottom, British English. American English, bottom. Remember one second, O and R sound, and that is one of the distinguished sounds of the British and American English. And next word is support, when there is a schwa sound again, and this schwa sound is in U, like support. This is the British English. And American English, support. Remember that it is very distinguished. So bear in mind always the distinguished sounds. So it is U and so once again, guys, you're watching the live stream from the UK, and our local time is 7:17 a.m. Friday morning, and we are discussing. I'm discussing basically because you guys are not here. Basic British sounds and also comparing how it can be pronounced in the American sound. Bear in mind these are the standard British sounds and standard American sounds. We are not taking any other pronunciation techniques of local dialect or local sound. Bear in mind in the UK there are more than 30 different kinds of accents, where in the United States of America it could be more than 44 or a little bit higher. But when we are here to explain and give you the information, we always try to give you the information about the standard word. It is not considered the way we like to talk in local dialect or local sound. So the word support is the British English, as I said. And remember that in British English we do not pronounce R in many cases because of the word structure and so schwa sound, if I explained earlier. And R is not pronounced because it is non-rhotic English. And whereas in American English, R must be pronounced because that is rhotic English. And that is one of the terms of the phonetics when this language was developed in both England and the USA. And linguistics always have created these guidelines for better pronunciation. So we have to always bear in mind the differences and sounds. So once again, support, no R sound, and there is schwa sound O. I'm sorry, U, the second letter, not O. And for the American pronunciation, this is support. Okay. And the next one is hello, Kishore. Good morning. You're a beginner. Okay. So people who have got this sprouts, these green leaves beside your name, you may have the opportunity to subscribe to any teacher with 2 free lessons. If you're interested to join my class, you're more than welcome. What you have to do is you have to visit my profile and subscribe from there. And for the 2 free trial lessons, Hello won't charge you money. But as I said, after that, if you want to continue, then you have to pay, which is $16, which is the rule and the guidelines of the Hello. Okay, the next word you can see the schwa sound is Y, and let us find out the Y. Okay, this is analysis. Okay, analysis. And there is diphthong as schwa sound. That is the interesting part of this word. All right. So guys, if you remember, diphthongs are the combination of two vowel sounds, and they can be found in many words. and I'm going to explain you in a moment. You can see the A and A is the diphthong R sound, so it's analysis. We're stressing analysis. You can see that from the phonic. Okay. So let us listen to the sound one more time. First, British IPA. Analysis. Lysis. Sa sound, yeah, remember. And this American IPAs. Analysis. But in British IPA, a bit faster. Analysis. Now, remember that this has got also plural number. And when it is plural, the last S sounds like Z. That is another amazing part of this word. So it is singular, remember. It is singular number, but this is plural. And you can see from the phonemes, there is a Z sound at the end. So this is plural. And let us listen to the sound. Analyses, Z sound for the plural. Likewise for the American pronunciation, analyses. So they are, their sound is almost same. They've got similar sound. Singular, once again, British English. Analysis. British English, plural. Analyses, Z. And American English, singular, analysis. Analysis, plural. Analysis. Okay, the reason for comparing these words, because of the schwa sound, we have to be very careful. It could be at the beginning, as I showed earlier, the words like about, or it could be the second, like balloon. It could be third or fourth or fifth, or the last letter. And problem like family, bottom, support, analysis, analysis, both are correct, singular and plural. So that is the application of the schwa sound. In British English, fact is that there are more than 40% words which have got schwa sound. And when we try to pronounce it, it should be pronounced accurately. And that is the important, part of English learning. Now, we have to be careful about pronouncing these two other vowel sound. One is eh, which is e. Another is eh, e, which is we call e. Another is I, which is and I. So, how it has impact? We'll explain more in the next class because our focus is today on schwa sound. And now the next category is that if you remember that all the sounds of English alphabet are voiced and unvoiced, or sometimes they're called non-voiced. So there are 26 letters in English alphabet, as you might be aware, and 5 of them are vowel sounds. And why we call voice sound? Hello, Ganesh. Thanks for the subscription. Would you like to join? I've invited you. Hello, so Thank you very much. Ganesh, I have invited you if you're still there. We have got 3 minutes, 47 seconds. Dear viewers, as you might be aware, our classes start on time. This class runs every Friday morning, 6:30 UK time, because it's a once a week lesson. And it is only for an hour duration. Remember that. Bear in mind, it's very important for you. We only learn the techniques here and our lessons. You have to practice at your free time when you are at home, because with 1 hour it is not enough for us to both learn and practice together. And as I go many a time, public live stream or public broadcast, you can always join there, and sometimes we can discuss there. And if you have got any questions or comments, please remember you can always send me the message in the subscriber chart. And whenever I'm free, I'll be responding you. Always bear in mind that whatever we learn, we have to practice. Practice is the key word or magic word. And there is no shortcut. There is no quick method. There is no alternative of practice. Because we are humans, our human brains has been created in such a way that we have the trend to forget. So it is better for you, for us, to develop ourselves by practicing. It is found from a research that if people who are successful, they have practiced a lot. But practice in the right and correct way. Only a qualified and competent teacher can help you showing you the right and correct guidelines and techniques. If you're practicing wrongly, there is no way you can develop. Rather, it will deteriorate your standard of English. Uh, you know, it's better to know the standard procedure. Okay, and also we have to finish this lesson now because we've got 1 minute 37 seconds. Also remember, the more you practice, the more you'll be confident. Practice makes you progress. You see, our learning curve should go up if you practice daily. Make a plan. Okay, keep a notebook. Whatever you learn from any lesson, it could be teacher, it could be student. Always practice at your free time. And if you've got any questions, as I said earlier, when you're learning or practicing at home, always ask your teacher. Remember, if you don't ask, there is no way I can understand, a teacher can understand about your problem. So it is always better to have a good communication with the teacher, especially messaging, chatting, or any other way you can contact the teacher. And also, you must be aware we have got now Instaclass, which is another amazing way to talk to a teacher. If you think that you can connect to me or any other teacher, go to the Instaclass, tap on the teachers who are active on the time, and it will directly connect to the teacher. But if you like to practice with the student, use Instamatch. So there are Instaclass and Instamatch from the mobile phone. Though they have, going to update this on the web, but it's better to use a mobile phone. Thank you very much, guys, for joining today. I hope that you have a good time and practice every day. Support all of our Hello teachers. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.